Hey, good morning from my garden. And, I've been quiet for a couple of days. And partly that's because I don't want to come off as like frivolous. I mean, I'm a garden designer, and my career and my reputation has been built around creating gardens for beauty, for leisure. And right now, with the seriousness of everything that's going on, I'm trying to come in at the right with the right tone, and you know, finding my voice in all of this and not come off as frivolous. And especially now, I mean, the news on an almost hourly basis is ever changing and potentially very dire. And currently, I'm here in Portland, Oregon, and in Portland and up in our sister states, Washington and California, we're on we're we're at stay-at-home orders. So our activities are being strongly curtailed. So I'm fortunate. I have a garden to work in, and I've been doing some of that. But honestly, the last couple of days, I've been, getting our household, kind of ready to hunker down. I've been, you know, doing things like that instead of gardening. Now, we're kind of all starting to get into a little bit more of a routine, and hopefully, hopefully you have some ways to get outdoors as well. So, and I know a lot of the people that are watching this, you have outdoor gardens that you are in some stage of development with. So here's what I'm thinking is that, the systems for, well, let me back up for a second. So my concern with speaking earlier was that I didn't want to come off as being frivolous, talking about ornamental gardening or anything like that, because I really think that that needs to come second to a lot of things. However, as I think about it, and I think about, we're going to get to the other side of this, and it's going to be a very strong economic hit for many industries. But the people that are probably watching this and listening to this, the part of the economy that we are very passionate about is our horticultural industry, and they're going to get hit hard. And I'm not talking about the Home Depots of the world, although sure, I don't want those to be suffer either. But our small nurseries, our independent garden centers, we want them to be there after this is all over, because they are so woven in with our quality of life and how we, what we value. And so I want to do whatever I can to help them be successful, help them come out the other side of this. So what does that bring me to? It brings me to eGardenGo might be something that can be helpful. So a lot of the nurseries around this area are implementing a order ahead, drive-through pickup, kind of a shopping service. And near as I can tell, and I do need to look a little bit more into this, that's still going to be possible. So I hope that that's the case. So that leads us to the next question, right? So you want to support the nurseries, and you want to do the call ahead, but how do you figure out what to order if you are trying to veg starts are a little easier, right? Because you know what you want to, you want your spinach, you want your kale and stuff like that. But what if you want to use this time to make a garden, an ornamental garden that will bring you peace and solace for your family? It can be hard to decide what to ask the nursery for. And it can be hard to have your asks be a match for what the nursery has to offer. So I will be doing a series of videos, maybe some Q&A about how to use eGardenGo to maybe help remedy this, because there's a couple of things. One, for newer gardeners or for nurseries that maybe are looking for ideas for how to sell to their customers. I think eGardenGo could be a great way to assemble kits for a home project. And so I'll talk more about that later. And also, as I'm deciding what new content to add onto the site, I'm kind of putting a call out to nurseries that, get in touch with me. Let me know what your inventories, how you're sharing your inventories with your customers. And if it's something that I can look at, then I can create combinations to help your customers know what to ask you for. And we can come up with some kits, and I can let people know that you have them. Anyways, frankly, I'm pretty flexible about how to help people, and I really just want to, I'm doing this to, I'm making this video mostly to make sure that people know about eGardenGo and that we are here and we want to be part of the solution. So stay tuned. I'll have probably more to say, and I probably talked way too long on this one, and I apologize. I'm sometimes I go on a little long. But my heart is here. I'm with you. Let's see what we can do with eGardenGo and help get some of the beautiful plants that you're all producing into the hands of the gardeners who really need that solace at this time. So more later. Thanks for listening.